behind when a new book was released and denied that book, rejected that book. Then came another book. And those who had believed in the previous book, they even started rejecting this new book, and they were left one step behind.
No,
So came the Holy Quran.
in this respect, we say that Akmaltu lakum
You
dinakum.
know, what I mean to say is that this is a very dangerous argument which you are presenting in one direction while you will be attacked by the same argument from another direction. So this religious discussion is jihad, and all the rules of the game apply to this as well. A good argument is only that argument which hits against you in a manner that you are not at the same time hit by the same. If it is a two-edged weapon and you hold it in your hand, you will get wounded yourself, you will get injured yourself. So this is very important. Always take an attitude which helps you, of course, but which does not help at the same time some other enemies of Ahmadiyyat, or if you are discussing Islam in general with some non-Muslim, you should be very cautious what you say to him.
Secondly, we say that our other Muslim brothers who have not joined Ahmadiyyat yet, they don't have any organization, and we have
What about Jamaat Islami?
But they don't have such an organization that they are just confined to a limited sphere. But we
They think otherwise. They think you are limited to a very small sphere, and they have much more elbow room than you have, and no inhibitions as far as they are concerned. They can even burn and loot and destroy things and get to power as they please, while your movements are restricted. So they feel much better off, they feel more at liberty to do things, and at the same time they enjoy a very strong organization, well supported by foreign wealth to the tune of millions and millions.
That kind of, if they get help from other sources, we don't.
What I mean to say is the organization is strengthened further by this financial aid, and it cannot break down, because as long as the finances are there, those people will have to keep stuck to that organization, and the organization would carry some weight.
No, for them, we have got an answer that Sayyidina Hazrat, the promised Messiah, he has produced a Jamaat in which such people as pious people are have been and are there, who has spoken to the Allah Ta'ala himself. And Allah Ta'ala, they are the recipient of the ilham. But has they got Islamic, can they claim that anybody amongst them has the ilham?
They don't believe in it, and they don't care for it.
They don't care
This is in fact the most important answer which should be given to that question which we had raised. It has many aspects. Number one, just for a book to be available and for a prophet to be believed in of the past is not enough for all the requirements after a long time, passage of some time. The fact is that the Holy Quran is the same, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is the same, and the whole of Islamic world, whatever their internal differences, believe in him, of course. So there is no change as far as the book is concerned, as far as the belief in Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is concerned. Yet, they have changed so much from the past. In fact, it is a transformation. You cannot recognize the Muslims of today if you set as standard Muslims the Muslims of the time of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Nobody paint a picture here and then look at the other picture painted as factually by the Muslims conduct of today. And then you know the difference, as if they belong to two different religions. That is one aspect. Unless some man from Allah comes and purifies people himself by his own example and establishes a true faith to the extent that people begin to see God as if and to be recipients of his favors, a religious movement cannot be revived. They will go on downhill forever and forever. Each step they would take in time would bring them, take them to lower heights than previously been. So this is a set phenomenon, nobody can deny this. This is exactly what is happening. Each century, after the passage, during the passage of this time, 1400 centuries, saw the Muslim Ummah at a lower step. What was the difference? The belief is the same. The book is the same. Yet the difference is between the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, being there or not being there. And that difference was so potential, so great, that it was immediately discernible after the death of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So somebody in his name, somebody in his true picture has to be raised by God to revive that phenomena of purification by a holy person. Well, to this they may say there are so many other holy persons. Yet despite those holy persons, the religions always follow a downhill path unless they are raised again, lifted again by a phenomena of prophethood, which is not an ordinary phenomenon of holy people appearing here and there. And there are marked differences between this phenomena and that phenomena. In this organization and that organization, which is ordinary matter-of-fact organization of the world. The difference, main difference lies in some direction, but I am going to particularly focus on in one direction. You believe in a holy man and talk of him with respect and praise hymns to him and sing his glory and whatever you may please. People will go on applauding you as well. And they will say he is a very pious man. He goes to Data Darbar, he speaks of his piety and his nobility and high character and his great spiritual powers. So he should also be respected. And you declare that you believe in Hazrat Masih Maud and see what happens to you. This was exactly the difference at the time of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. To believe was to believe through one's nose. As they say, to believe through one's nose. To believe was to believe in him and be deprived of all the fundamental human rights. That sacrifice which is offered in the path of truth, that is the only sacrifice, the only possible way of rectifying the people, of purifying the soul. Otherwise just a claim. And this method was adopted by Allah not only once, not only twice. All through the religious history which is revealed since the time of Adam to Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we say the same pattern being unveiled and the same process being revealed again and again. As if this is the only pattern available to God. Yet, if you really go deeper into it and examine the whole question, every wise man would say, yes, this is the only